everyone and welcome to another episode on the River Styx server. Now you might be wondering why I'm starting all the way over here when the opening credits happen over the brand new crane we've just built. Well, we're going to go have a look at that in a second. But I built that crane last night and then I went to bed and I woke up this morning and now we've got a tree hanging off this building. I saw that hanging off the tree and I was like, trees don't grow on buildings. And I was like, alright, I'm going to tuck myself around the corner, start recording, and we'll see what happens. Now, as I'm sure you guys can hear, I'm still a bit under the weather, as I was last week. Still fighting off this cold. It's definitely still not COVID, but we'll see how we go. Oh, there's another tree. There's another tree hanging from the brand new crane. Alright, we've got to have a look at this and see what's going on, and that wasn't there. Oh, there's a sign. I saw a sign. Hang on. Let's have a look. Our time is coming to an end. Many things are forgotten. Yep. That's true. Alright, what's this one say? Maybe this one. Oh, I just saw another one. Up there, look. Inside the tunnel. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's have a look. Does this one have a sign as well? It does. It does. Okay, they're all going to have signs. What do we got? Yep, sign right there. I'm sure there will be one up there. Down the dark hole of ruin, hidden under smoothed rock. Okay. So maybe something under some, maybe some smooth stone, perhaps? We'll have a think of that one. So dark hole of ruin. I can't think of any ruins, but dark hole of ruin, hidden under smooth rock. And that one just said that we've forgotten stuff. Well, I certainly have. Oh, what does this one over here say? Many, many years ago, we came into this land. We spawned in. Okay. I think we need to go over to world spawn. Spawned in. Has to be world spawn. We revisited our past. In it, we found what was valuable. What? I feel like half of you are at home right now just thinking to yourself, you idiot, it's right there, whatever he's talking about. Alright, let's have a bit of a fly around and see what we can find. This gold thing here, just ignore this. The farmer doesn't trust banks now. He keeps all his gold here. It's definitely got nothing to do with the fact that Billy Bob Turkey logged off there. And I may have left her a little surprise. So, let's have a bit of a fly around, see what we can find. Alright, I've had a really good look around, and the only one I can see now is this one. This is the last one I can find. So this might be it. Oh, that's the wrong side. I'm gonna just break that leaf, and then I'll be able to hopefully read. Hang on, I just want to make sure I'm not going to fall off the building. There we go, stand back here. New people took over, our fears no longer mattered. I've got no idea. But yeah, that's it. So, alright, if you guys know what that means, let me know down in the... Oh, hang on. Oh. I found another one. I swear I looked at all these and this one wasn't here. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Alright, let's get a better angle. Then we left. Our time here was done. Interesting. Alright, let's head over to World Spawn and see what we can find over there. It definitely said something about spawn. You know, we spawned in it. Put little quotation marks on it. So I can't help but feel like World Spawn is the place that matters. Alright, I'm at World Spawn. This tree never used to be here, but there's no signs, so I'm going to guess someone's just grown a tree. There's definitely no signs there. What's this? Death button. Interesting. I mean, I wonder if it's down... I remember seeing something about down a dark hole. This is a spawn shack. I'm looking for any birch signs. I'm assuming that it's going to keep the same theme, but I'm not 100% sure. Right, I'm going to check down here. This is where we got our prizes for the head games that we did earlier on in the season. No, there's nothing down here. I thought maybe... No, there isn't. Alright, there's nothing down there. Let's have a look around. So this is... I guess you could see this is smooth stone. So I could have a look underneath here. Well, That wasn't expected. No, that's just the bottom of the wishing well. And I think this is just a cave that's been lit up. Alright, I'm not seeing anything here. Unless... I guess technically this is smooth stone. And this tree wasn't here before. Nope. No, it's not that one. Alright, I've determined there's definitely nothing at spawn. So I'm gonna think it over. But you know what? We got some building we need to do. So why don't we head back to the base and get started on that? So I've been looking out at the view from this house lately, and we've really destroyed the view, which is fantastic. It's what we wanted to go for. And in this way, you can't really see anything either. But I don't like that there's a lot of view here. Now, if we get up here onto the roof, you can see that there's a big empty empty patch of grass here, and we're going to fix that right now. So let's hop into a quick time lapse and build out our next skyscraper. Another hotel. This one I like to call the Surf Hotel. Everyone's telling me it looks like there's an eye on the back of it, or an egg, like a green egg and ham. But it's what I like to call the Surf Hotel. It's overlooking the ocean. It's got like a surfboardy shape on the back, and that's kind of the idea. So this is your fancy hotel. That's your surfer hotel. That's that's kind of the way I see it. I've missed 2 blocks right there. How have I missed though? I'll fix that. I will fix that. Perfect. Like it never happened. Okay, let's try that again. So we have this nice hotel. This is actually based off of it's inspired by a hotel that I actually saw on a screensaver. I don't even know if it's a hotel. It's a building in Dubai, overlooking the canal, and it's got this nice little sort of curve to it. This has like a bit of like a golden shimmer to it on the Dubai one, which just looks amazing. You got the little balconies coming out as well on each of the floors, which is really nice. I just thought it was a cool little addition to add here. And then on the back here, I just added a bit of cyan concrete. I thought, you know what, it's not a color I often use, but it's a really nice color, and it goes really well with these other colors. It's a nice soft, it feels like it belongs by the ocean. It's just a nice soft color. And then you can see all the signage is all being held on by end rods. All right, we got some sea lanterns, so it's all lit up at night, so it looks nice and things like that. We've even got like a little party roof happening up the top here, so people can sort of sit up here and party the night away. And then, but they could also have, almost fell. But they could also just, there could be like a nice indoor restaurant. It's like, I've missed more blocks right here. That should be straight. What am I doing? Oh, anyway, I'll fix that again. I will fix that one in a moment. If I stand back here, you can't see it. Okay. So, you know, you could have like a little restaurant up here maybe, or some sort of like, I don't know, like a undercover area. And then over here, you've got like a outdoor looking up at the stars type area. I don't know, I thought it was a nice little addition to put on there. As long as no one ever approaches my base from the ocean, then it looks fantastic. And if you do approach my base from the ocean, it's just a sheet of glass. Just a sheet of glass and concrete powder. It's nothing. It is nothing. Absolute nothingness. Look, I'll be honest with you. I designed this building. It looked great, and then I got to the front and I had no idea what to do. So I thought, what I'll do for now is I'll just black it off. And at a later date, I can come through and have a look at it, and maybe I'll add to it later. But I don't know yet. We'll see. Inside is just a big empty space. Huge empty space. I could put a nice farm in here. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet, but I've left it empty because it's mainly just for the future. Oh, did you see that landing? That was totally on purpose. But from up here, you got a really nice, unique view of the entire city as well. Like, we have a fairly flat surface up here, and we can sort of run around. We can have a look. Obviously, the patrons, the guests from the hotel wouldn't be standing all the way back over here, but you can sort of see we can get some nice views, and it's like good aerial views, but not too high, not above everything else, so we can sort of still see what's inside buildings, and we still have things like golem towers towering over us. I think it looks great. Now, over here, you may have noticed a couple of little squares with slime blocks. This is pretty much the last two buildings that I'm going to have time to put in on the server. I'm running out of time. Mojang has announced the release date of 1.19, which is the 7th of June. Now, we are going to be shutting down our server on that day, getting the next one ready, and we'll be back up and running as soon as possible. I'd say maybe a week later we'll be back up and running. So, you know, probably a couple of weeks after that you'll get the next episode. But we are running out of time. So what we're going to do, we're going to build up these two buildings in this episode. We're actually going to do them back to back. I'm going to jump into a time lapse very short. There's a hole in the roof. Old man, you lost your gold, and now you got a hole. Did the gold? The gold must have fell through his roof. It's pretty heavy. So we're going to jump into a back-to-back time lapse, and just go bang, build up this building, and build this building straight up as well. And they are both absolutely gorgeous buildings. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to be really excited about it. Make sure you stay right until the end so you see this building. I'm especially proud of that one. But before we do that, let's head back down to the basement real quick. There was a book left for us in the last episode, and if I remember correctly, it's hiding behind this sign. Now, in this book, there was a riddle, and it's got a bunch of words and things like that, but one of the things that sort of caught my attention was we don't even tell him that the coordinates of the diamond are in the notes. And then it says, stop writing or I'll send you to the graveyard alive. Now, I read this out in my last episode, and yesterday, Spider Watermelon and I were both on, and he was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. He was like, when you read it out, I was like, I know what it is. I was like, tell me, help me out. And what he thinks, so we're going to go test this out. We're going to go see if his theory is correct. But he says here, the first diamond is gone. The first of your success is wiped away. The rest of the others will fade away soon, and the fifth and the fourth are coming. Do not be negative about this. The future is coming. So what he thinks is first being 1, fifth and 4 being 5 and 4. So 1, 1, 5, 4, and it's a negative. If we have a look at F3, 1, 1, 5, 4 is not very far away if it's that first number. Now, then we've got, on the second page, 77 are left counting down. So if we assume that means Y77, okay, so this is 1154 right along this line here. So it's somewhere here, but it's Y77, so it's a bit higher up. Let's go back to the book. Go page 3. First off, the second target is not a target. You skip 0, third, Do not forget you're under investigation, blah, blah, blah. Ignore all the rest of that. 1, 2, 0, 3. So let's get this number here to 1, 2, 0, 3. If we start heading this way, all right, it's starting to head in that direction, right? And guess what else is this way? The cemetery. So let's head over to 1, 2, 0, 3. Okay, we're in the cemetery. 1, 2... 1, 2, 0, 3. Okay, so this spot here, and look at that, we're on Y77. So what was the first number again? The first number was 1, 1, 5, 4. So we go this way. Okay, so we go 1, 1, 5, 4. Oh, can he see me? Oh, we got to hide. There's a villager right there. All right, so 1, 1, 5, 4, and 1, 2. I believe it was 1, 2, 0, 3. All right, so we're a little bit high. Let's dig down. Sim's first diamond. Spidered, you're a legend. You figured it out. Now I just need you to figure out the next one. So let's go put the diamond back in its rightful place. We have solved the first riddle, and we still have to figure out the tree one. Ah, much better. It has been rightfully returned to its original position. All right, we'll leave the book up here because I absolutely love that we have this. So I'm going to leave it here, and that way you guys can still read it when we do finish the season and the world download comes out. Now, we do still have to figure out the tree riddle. We've got the trees all over the place still. Go back in the video. What I think we need to maybe write them all down and rearrange them a little bit. My instinct is that they tell a story if you read them in the correct order, and we've just read them out of order. So let me know down in the comments if you figure it out, and on the next episode, hopefully, we can solve this riddle also. Now, as I mentioned before, we've got 2 more towers going in right here. We've got this tower, which will be our official building that'll take us in and out of the basement through the hole. And then we've got this tower going right next to it, which is obviously a little bit lower, but it will end up being slightly taller than this one. So we're going to build this one first, and then as soon as that time-lapse finishes, we're going to jump straight into this time-lapse. And when they're both done, I'll come back and we'll have a chat. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for this building. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's hop in that time-lapse, and I'll see you in a moment. They are done. Looking from the brand new building, of course, over here, Surf Towers, a Surf Hotel, we can see the beautiful new buildings. So over here we have a brand new apartment building, complete with a carpeted roof so that nothing can spawn. This one over here is bottom slabs. There is a total of 16 beacons in this tower, and every color in Minecraft for the beacons. So that was a nice little touch. Now this is our way to get in and out of the base now over here. we sort of come in here. So instead of just falling into that hole, we still have the same tower over here, and we fall down. In here, the beacons are white, and then they change the color up the top. Got this color room. Pretty much this whole room here was designed by Billy Bob Turkey. The inside of this, most of it was Billy Bob Turkey, to be honest with you. The outside was all me. And Billy Bob Turkey and Spider Watermelon both popped in to help me build this tower. So this one didn't actually take too long to build. This one took a bit longer, obviously it's a lot bigger. Spider helped me with the last sort of third of it or something like that, which is really good because it's helped me save a little bit of time. So thanks to you guys, really appreciate you. Now we have a little bit of work still to do. We've still got to do the verge work, like all the verge blocks that haven't been put in for pretty much all these buildings. But we'll get to that. One small detail on the back here, we've got a bit more retaining wall holding it up, so it matches the rest of the retaining walls that we've used around the city. And that just sort of helps it sort of look like it's being held up. And we've got the same thing for the line building over here as well, down here, so that way they're not just looking into dirt when they come in through there. So that's 1, 2, and 3 brand new towers in the city yet again in this episode. It has been an absolute epic episode. So much work has gone into this episode. I'm really just trying to get this city all finished off before we have to leave the season. And I think that's really good now. I think from the farmers... Oh, I forgot he had a hole in his roof. One moment. I am such a derp. One moment, please. So, as I was saying, from the farmer's balcony down here, if you imagine that he's standing at the window, looking out the window, he can see nothing but city now. And this is kind of what I wanted. From his backyard, there's just towers everywhere. Over here, we even have a crane with a tree hanging over it. There's a lot going on. So this is starting to look a lot more like a real city. And as we fly through this, it just looks so great. All the big towers and things like that. I'm really happy with the way it's turned out, to be honest with you. There's a lot more work that needs to be done, but we'll have to see how much we can actually get done before the season is over. We've only got a few days now. But for now, I'm going to have to say goodbye, because I have unfortunately run out of time for today's episode. I need to clean up the mess in the street here. But if you liked today's episode, please be sure to leave a like. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. And I will see you in the next one. See you later. Ow. See you later.